Layer 1. Limbo. According to Dante's Hell, Limbo is the first layer of hell. Limbo is not actually heaven or hell. The souls in Limbo are the souls of virtuous people who lived before the Christian faith. For this reason, the souls in Limbo do not enjoy the presence of God and have a sense of emptiness for eternity. The souls in Limbo wait for the presence of God, but they can never enter heaven. This waiting causes them restlessness. The virtuous souls in Limbo belong to the following people: Homer, Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, Julius Caesar. Layer 2. Minos. Minos was the son of Zeus and Europa and king of Crete. In Dante's Divine Comedy, King Minos is referred to as the judge of hell. Minos' job is to judge the souls that fall into hell and send them to their destinations. Minos performs this judgment with his tail. The number of times the tail spins, the judged soul is sent to that level of hell. So why did Dante use the character from Greek mythology in his book? We can answer the question as follows. Dante tried to create an allegory by blending mythological figures, Christian teachings, and medieval culture. The role of King Minos in mythology is to be the defender of justice and the judge of the underworld. Also, in Greek mythology, decides where the souls of the dead go. Layer 2. Lust. Lust is the second layer of hell. The souls punished here have lived their whole lives with excessive sexuality and desire. The second layer represents the excesses of lust, love, and sexuality. Souls who ignore God's rules for the sake of their desires are blown away forever by sudden winds. This punishment is the result of defying God's will. In the second layer, there are well-known souls who attract attention: Francesca da Rimini, Pablo Malatesta, Helen, Cleopatra. Layer 3. Gluttony. Gluttony is the third level of hell. This is where those who lose themselves in excessive eating and drinking in this world are punished after death. Here, the gluttons wallow in the mud and rain. Sleet, snow, and hail fall on them, a reflection of their excesses in this world. Waiting for them here is the mythological figure of Cerberus, the protector of the underworld. Cerberus crushes the gluttons and makes them suffer, and the crushed souls return to their original state, and so on, forever. In the third layer, Dante encounters a Florentine glutton, Ciacco. Ciacco means pig in Italian. Ciacco makes a prophecy: the gluttons in the world will continue their gluttony even when they die. Fourth layer. Greed. This is the fourth layer of hell, according to the book of Dante Alighieri. Here there are the souls of the miserly who refuse to share their material possessions with others, and the wasteful souls who squander their possessions. These two different groups push very heavy stones towards each other in the fourth layer of hell. This shows that stinginess and extravagance are opposite concepts, but two sides of the same evil. Both behaviors are the result of excessive attachment to material values. The guardian of the fourth layer is Plutus, the god of wealth in Greek mythology. Plutus is depicted here as a monster. Fifth layer. Wrath. Wrath is the fifth layer of hell. The souls in wrath belong to people who live angry and sad lives on earth. According to Dante, anger prevents people from thinking rationally and leads to both individual and social conflicts. The layer of wrath is surrounded by the mud and swamp of the river Styx. In wrath, souls are divided into two types: angry souls, those who are constantly fighting with each other; sad souls, those who keep their anger inside and suffer in silence. Angry souls fight to the end in the muddy waters of the Styxy River. Sad souls suffer silently, drowned at the bottom of the river. These punishments are a reflection of their life on earth. The principle of contrapasso. In the hell of Dante, the punishment for each sin is determined in accordance with the sin committed. The Bible says the following words about anger: "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." Sixth layer. Heresy. Heresy is located in the sixth layer of hell. In this layer, souls who oppose the basic teachings and rules of religion and God are punished. Dante specifically mentions that there are Epicurean philosophers in this layer. These Epicurean philosophers are Epicurus, Farinata degli Uberti, Second Frederick, Cavalcante de Cavalcante. According to Dante, in the sixth layer of hell, heretics are punished by burning in fiery tombs. In the fiery tombs, the fire never goes out, and the soul scream in agony. The suffering here is eternal and has no concept of time. The special guardians of this layer are phalanx and fiery creatures. Seventh layer. Violence. This layer is divided into 3 parts: violence against others, violence against themselves, and violence against God. The first part, violence against others. Murderers, oppressors, war criminals burn forever in a river of boiling blood. Centaurs stand guard over them, shouting in a frightening voice and shooting arrows at those who try to get out. Burning in the river, the sinners scream in agony. Alexander the Great is punished here because he has slaughtered too many people. The second part is violence against themselves. In this chapter, sinners who commit suicide turn into dead trees and are found in a dark forest. Harpies fly around them and break the branches of the trees, causing them constant pain. The screams of the sinners and the harpies make hell even more horrible. The third chapter, violence against God. In this section, there are fiery deserts and a constant rain of fire. Blasphemers and sinners who commit violence against nature and works of art are punished. The desert becomes extremely hot as the rain of fire pours down on the desert. The sinners' feet burn in the scorching desert and they scream in agony as a fire rains down on them. A Greek warrior named Capaneus was punished here for defying the god. 8th layer, fraud. Fraud is the 8th layer of hell. Here, according to the Dante, there is a moat called Male Bogle, and in this moat there are 10 different sections called Bolgia. Each Bolgia depicts a different type of fraud. The first Bolgia is for those who sell love through betrayal. For example, there is a man who shares his wife with another man. This sinner is whipped by demons forever. The second Bolgia is for liars. People who get what they want by lying are punished here. These sinners are thrown into a huge pit of excrement, where other liars pull each other down and drown each other. The third Bolgia is for the simoniacs. This is for those who sell sacred items or pardon tickets to heaven, earth from heaven. These sinners are burned upside down in the burning coals. The fourth Bolgia is reserved for sorcerers and fortune tellers. Sinners who try to read the future or practice black magic are made to walk here with their heads turned backwards. The fifth Bolgia is for the bribers and the corrupt. Satan punishes these sinners by throwing them into boiling tar. The sixth Bolgia is where the hypocrites are punished. They are punished by being marched for eternity in what looks like beautiful clothes on the outside, but is ugly and heavy on the inside. In this Bolgia, there is a man called Caiaphas. This sinner is the one who proposed the crucifixion of Jesus. The seventh Bolgia is for thieves. These sinners are bitten and poisoned by giant snakes and turned into ashes. Forever their bodies are restored and they are bitten again. The eighth Bolgia is for deceitful counselors. Sinners will burn in the flames forever. The ninth Bolgia is for the seditious and divisive. Here the demons tear sinners to pieces and throw their limbs at each other, while the souls watch in agony. The 10th Bolgia is for those who forge documents and commit fraud. In this Bolgia, there are diseases that cause itchy and purulent sores on the sinner's skin, like fish scales. The more the sinner itches, the more the sores grow, and the sinner cannot stop itching. 9th layer, treachery. Treachery is the deepest layer of hell, where those who commit the crime of treachery are punished. This layer consists of 4 zones of treachery: family, country, guests, God. This layer is a lake covered with ice. Sinners are frozen in the lake for eternity and cannot move. Subscribe for more similar videos and leave your opinion in the comments.